Yeah, it's your boy Fistin at his house, bring another great edition of Blacklight Retribution from me to you, because that's what I do. I hope you enjoy these gameplays, because I know I do. I love playing this game. Ever since, if I had Killzone 2 and this game, I'd probably play them both, but I don't have the Killzone CD. Some guy said he would send it to me in a P.O. box office. I really didn't follow up on it. I'm kind of lazy. I should do it because I love that game too. I just think it needs some work as well. But I'm here to tell you that here's the problem. Here's the crazy problem that I have conflicting inside myself. I look at stuff like, you know, I look at all the people that are vying for your time. You know, like, you see all the hype on Titanfall. Maybe you're a PS4 owner and you're like, you think you're gonna miss something, and you look at Call of Duty, this new trailer that they going out. I mean, these guys are really reaching. I mean, they're grasping for straws here, and it's just crazy. So I want to point out, like, after playing Titanfall, and then after I played Titanfall first, and then I went and played, been playing Blacklight for a while on the PS4. Although it looks a lot sexier on the PC. I'm gonna get to the PC later this year. I haven't got that far yet, but I'm gonna get there, people. I haven't got that far yet. When I set up the new castle in the studio, you know I'm gonna have a PC combination, straight balling on the PC as well. But I'm a casual gamer. I like the consoles. I'm not really feeling the PC at this moment. So, with that being said, going back to the point of these developers reaching for straws. When I play Blacklight Retribution, if you play this game and you know what I'm talking about, the philosophy and the plot of Blacklight Retribution is exactly like Titanfall. The Titan comes out of the air, you jump in your Titan, everything's the same, right? But here is the difference. It would be straight up plagiarism by Titanfall if they didn't have these things that are better. Usually a developer takes some good things out of a game and makes it better in their game. It's completely opposite. Blacklight Retribution, let me tell you about this game. So, the point of this game is to run around and kill people and build up your points. So you build up your points, and then you go to a terminal, and you order down a Titanfall, and it comes out of the sky. Now, before you do that, your guy paints, he has to paint the spot. Unlike Titanfall, you just hit the down key, and wherever it goes, it just puts it down there. No, you have to find a spot that is clear, and you paint it. In the time that you're painting the spot where the Titanfall is supposed to land in Blacklight Retribution, if you get killed, it's gone. So let's say you're midway trying to paint down the Titanfall. So you earned all these points killing people. If you paint and you get shot, you lose that Titan. How dope is that? I mean, there's so many little things that make this game better. So let's say you call down your Titan. You paint the spot on Blacklight. You call down your Titan. First of all, compared to Titanfall, if you don't kill nobody within 3 minutes, you get a free Titan. Well, let me ask you this question. If nobody moves and you have to wait in between, like, you're already waiting 90 seconds in between games, and the Xbox One dashboard is really slow. So by the time you wait 3 minutes, let's say both teams just were being cocks, right? And you just decided both teams are going to wait 3 minutes, and then nobody does nothing. Nobody moves, no action. You get your Titanfalls, and then you finally fight. Well, there you go. That answers the question of how terrible that idea is. But yet, Respawn, and they jacked this idea off a beta free-to-play game. And after you paint down your Titanfall, and it comes down, and you've earned it with your kills, that's the difference between Blacklight and Titanfall, here's what could happen. Unlike in Titanfall, if a guy goes to a terminal and has enough points earned from kills to unlock a rocket to kill the Titan, then he could do that. Or how about this? This is even cooler. You're in a Titan, right? And let's say a guy throws he gets enough points after killing people, he can go to the terminal, break out a flamethrower, and start flamethrowing you inside the Titanfall, or inside the Titan. Well, guess what? If you stay inside the Titan while you flamethrower, you're gonna get cooked. Now, how awesome is that? So, how do you, in Titanfall, go and copy that idea, the plot and philosophy from Blacklight Retribution, but you leave out everything that's the best parts, like earning the Titanfall, like painting the Titanfall in a clear area, like destroying a Titan, so it doesn't matter if you do get a Titan, you could take that away from the enemy. You see how that keeps the game moving? Like, you have to keep moving to get points. If your Titan gets blown up, well, got to get more points to get another Titan. So it's like you stole the idea and you made it trash in your game. And that is why, if you own a PS4, you're not missing nothing. Nada, zip, zero. Stingy with the zeros in Titanfall Xbox One. You can play Blacklight Retribution, have next-gen graphics, bazillion weapon combinations, the original idea of Titanfall, and how the game should play. You know what's really cool about the Titan? It's not all fast and moving around and shit. It's like into the future where the robot is like, you know, it's like it has its limitations. And that's the organic visceralness, realism about the Titan that's amazing in Blacklight. So you're sitting to yourself saying to yourself, okay, you know, you have to set up spots where dudes can't get to you with rockets or flamethrowers, and you have to, you know, you have to make sure you're in your spot. That's what makes it awesome about this setup. And I'm saying to myself, look, then when you look at Call of Duty coming out April 3rd with the DLC, you look at Xbox One and you look at Titanfall. They're selling the Xbox One for $439 and Titanfall included. You're basically, Xbox is swallowing the whole cost of the game to sell it, to get you to come to their console to play Titanfall. That says it all. The game just came out. How is Xbox taking a dive? A $60+ dive on a game that just came out. That is trending. I don't know how it's trending every other day on Twitter. I mean, it's got to be botted from Microsoft. They got billions and billions of dollars. It doesn't surprise me. I wouldn't put anything past Microsoft and Facebook, their little dealings together or whatever they're doing. I think it's a collaboration of whatever is going on. I can't prove none of it, but it's just too convenient how these things just happen. And I want to point out the fact that, you know, you have this game that's a AAA title, right, or whatever, and it's like you're already getting the Xbox One and the game for free. That should tell you something. And then you look at Infinity Ward, Microsoft, and Activision's Call of Duty Ghosts. I think Call of Duty Ghosts is a good game, but it lacks next-gen graphics. It lacks a lot of stuff. And to break from your traditional philosophy of the game, you traditionally break from the philosophy of your game by you are a military first-person shooter. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is the very first time that they've crossed over alien weapons from, I mean, basically, it would be like Treyarch crossing over their zombie weapon, their meta zombie game weapons into the primary military first-person shooter. I mean, if that's not reaching for straws, and then on top of that, you're adding in Predator, an invisible character that every game has now. A guy goes invisible. I mean, is that the thing now? I mean, Crysis brought that shit on in the beginning, but now that's all we see. So you have all these games reaching with no creativity, nothing. These people are just like, we got to keep our jobs. Let's do whatever it takes. Just do it. Whereas you see these independent companies like SOF Studios and Insurgency and Zombie Studios and Blacklight Retribution. They're making great first-person shooters, and they're giving them to you free to play. don't discredit these games. Go and give this game a try. That's all I got to say. I hope you enjoyed this commentary. I will be doing an exclusive how to play this game sooner than later. Check out Fist 2 for another Blacklight Retribution commentary. Until next time, it's your boy Fist. Peace. I'm out.